Hi, I'm joined by Clara and Ruth, our VP Activities and VP Welfare. Yes. Continuing our interviews with all the Sabbs. We've managed to get 2 at once. So
elusive, and then we all work up once. We're like buses.
It's like we knew.
Not the unibus. The unibus is always
around. Yeah, no,
there's
we're
always
not
a
like
unibus.
We're like normal buses. You wait for ages, and then 2 turn up at once.
Yeah. So, how are you both enjoying freshers?
Good.
Great.
So fun and exciting, but also it makes me feel nervous, like I was when I was a fresher.
Yeah.
I remember how nervous I felt.
How were your freshers? Your respective freshers?
Really good. I think I just spent, really good, and I had amazing housemates, and I had loads of fun, and I joined everything at Freshers Fair, obviously, everyone does.
Did you join KTV?
I did, yeah, of course, I joined everything.
Rory said he joined everything except KTV.
Oh, brutal, at least he's honest.
Well, let's see, I was very ill when I arrived. I remember pre-drinking water. That was a great night out, yeah. It was all just a drug-induced haze the whole Freshers Week.
Not legal drugs though.
VP Welfare.
No,
well, Dave missed his.
Sponsored by Nurofen.
Yeah.
Well, Dave missed his freshers.
What?
Yeah, Dave Picosa didn't
How long
do
ago
freshers.
was that?
I believe Thatcher was still there.
Was it when we didn't even have a student union?
he was in from the ground up.
I can see Dave from here.
Yeah,
I know he's
yeah.
amused. It's fine.
He's amused.
He's amused.
And there's Elliot. Elliot's probably going to head up now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course he is. Come on, Shell.
Ian Fischel. Come on, Shelley.
Okay, so what's been your highlight so far at freshers? I know this freshers. So I know you were part of Campus by Night and moving in, the sunny version and the torrential version.
Yeah. My favourite night was.
Are
you pushing me? Or
No.
My favourite night was Campus by Night. Even though we didn't drink, because obviously we were looking after lots of freshers.
Wearing your t-shirts.
I was wearing my t-shirts. We didn't drink, but it was really fun. And we had these Brussels sprout hats, which we were going to wear for this, but we left in the office. We have these hats that make us look like Brussels sprouts. We look adorable in them and out of them, obviously. And we were running around just being crazy and having loads of fun and just chatting to freshers and I made them all spin around on the spot and then talk to the person in front of them. And just stuff to get people out of their shell and make them feel less nervous. Which just basically meant making myself look like a right idiot. But it was okay.
Sorry, did you do any games?
Oh, well, just...
With the freshers?
Yes, well yesterday I was with KGSO, so Cambridge Graduate School Association, and we're playing Twister.
Oh, lovely!
If you want to pay you Snapchat.
That must have been quite a large Twister map, because there's loads of them.
Oh no, we took turns.
Oh, okay, I was going to say.
I don't know, there was a Kenyan Snapchat. How does one find the Kenyan Snapchat?
You follow Kenyan.
It's at Ken Union on Snapchat.
Look it up.
Not hard to remember.
You get a beautiful picture of my bum. Playing Twister.
Oh, so Clara, we should take the Snapchat off, Clara, so we don't get any more of that. There's nothing explicit on it, of course.
Oh no, we still stickers on top, it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, good.
The other interviews haven't gone like this.
They've taken a turn.
That's what happens when you have 2 sours.
They've taken a dark turn.
Okay, so let's talk more about your roles. Right. So you've both been in the role for about 3 months. So how is it been building up to this point?
Yeah, it was hard when we started, and I felt like I'm going in, I'm doing this, and then suddenly freshers was here, and I was like, no, I'm not ready. Oh my gosh, stop! But actually, once we've got into it, it's the sort of role that you have to learn on your feet. No one can write you a handover that's going to tell you everything you're going to need to know, because everything is different every day. I've had the best time. I went to a RAG conference, which was amazing. Met loads of charities, hung out with all the raggies. I've met loads of societies. I've talked to loads of people who want to do amazing things this year, so it's been really, really exciting. And I feel like I'm ready to take on the challenge. Yes. In 2 months' time, I'll probably be lying here, crying on the sofa. So
I'll be here.
Yeah, you'll have the Wi-Fi, but until 5.
Until 5. If it's not 5, I'm out.
It's not for 5 p.m. You're out.
Yeah. For me, I'm very lucky to have Rory with me. I can literally just be like, Rory, what did you do for this?
Lean over the desk.
Yeah,
I was about to ask, how is it odd having your hand over?
It's great having him there. I could just push the work over to him, like, Rory, you want you like that. You can push it off for me, But no, it's been great. I do care. I really do care. You might not sound like I care.
Clara really does care. That's going to be your next slogan.
Clara really cares.
Because we were wondering if maybe Rory would end up being a bit wanting to just sort of go, don't do like this, do how I do. But it sounds like you're just like...
Oh, he just does that to everyone, it's not just Clara.
Oh, does he?
No, Rory has very high expectations for us. He wants us to be a fantastic year. He is very determined and very ambitious. And I think that's really great for us because it makes us work really, really hard. And we come in early. Clara does not like mornings. She's in at 8 a.m. in the office. And, you know, we're pushed by him, but that's exactly what president should do. He should push us. He doesn't tell us what to do, and he doesn't take. He sometimes tells me what to do, but it's like.
But him being a second Sabb and we being a first Sabb, like, he's been really useful for like, oh, if we're not so sure about a situation, like, oh, what do we do? And he's like guides us, that's telling us the answers. Like, it's been really helpful.
Yeah, it says that would work quite well to have somebody who sort of knows.
Someone to lead.
Oh, 100%. It's things like, it's little political situations where we're like, oh, is that a yes or a no, or should we go with this? And he asks us questions. He doesn't just tell us. He just says, so what do you think about what would happen if this happened? You know, and he leads us in the right, so that we.
Have you ever asked something? He's gone, well, how long is a piece of string?
Yeah.
Like there's that horrible lecture.
It's always really hard though with these kind of things because there are different ways to go. Different officers will do it differently. But I think we work really well as a team and we always make decisions together, especially for big things. So.
That's the impression we're getting. Is that it is a good team.
Oh, good. I'm glad. We are a good team. Even though none of us really knew each other before. Like, well, I knew Rory, but you know.
You don't sound happy to.
No.
I knew Rory.
I knew Rory, yeah, but I didn't know like we do now. Like we're a team now. We get
we've gelled.
So, for the first half of term, so the first month and a half, leading up to end of October, what can we expect from you both? What's your short-term, get it through quick project?
Well, I've already done some things on my manifesto. Ding! So we've got the volunteer lanyards now available, which is really exciting. No, I was going to say I should have brought one. I don't have one. So it looks like this. Instead of saying staff, it says volunteer, and it's awesome. And it basically, it's not very expensive. What we do is the volunteers buy them online, but they're free. Like it's a free purchase, but then the money comes out of their budget from their whole student group. So, for example, the LGBT Society bought 12 for their committee, and it just where it was like £11.20 came out of their budget for that. LGBT, we're wearing those stickers. So that's something that I've done, and we're also looking at me and Yanni, who's the vice chair of the soccer sec, looking at running a really cool networking night. We're looking at helping the performing societies make relationships around Gulbenkian and other theatres in the local area. What else am I doing this term? There's stuff in action. I'm doing a campaign with Elliot called, well, it's quite cheesy at the moment, we're looking on the branding, but it's called Changing Lives at Kent, but it's about the importance of extracurricular in people's lives at Kent. And all three of you, standing here right now, I'm breaking the third wall, just saying.
All three of it, just me?
Yeah, sorry, just George, but also the camera.
And our lovely camerawoman, and our lovely boom.
Yes. You've all obviously benefited from extracurricular, or you might be standing there going, I hate this, why am I doing this? But you know, extracurricular is really important around a degree, so we're going to do a campaign on that me and Elliot are going to run. So yeah, really cracking on. We've got loads of stuff on the to-do list. I'm a big to-do list person, so I can send you my to-do list if you'd like.
So check out on
just print it in corner.
Yeah, just print, this is what I've been up to do, yeah.
Well, over in the welfare world, it just never stops. What do I have coming up? It's Black History Month coming up very soon, launching in October. Very exciting. It's been people have been preparing for months. So I've just been catching the end of that, and I'm really excited to see it. Just like, wow, this is all the work that's been into it. And then in terms of what I've been doing, I've been putting in mental health into it because mental health is one of the biggest pains for the year. Because unfortunately, words can't word right now. World Mental Health Day is on the 10th of October, and making sure we're going to link up World Mental Health Day with Black History Month and do an event together. So that's something coming up, and then later in October, going to do a House of Horrors.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Whereabouts is that going to be? Is it going to be Rutherford?
No, it's going to be like a big set. We're going to build a set.
Oh.
You've been there.
I've been in Cornwall once.
What, they have accommodation in there?
Oh no, I mean, as it's going to be.
Oh, okay, don't worry.
It's just a scary building.
I just didn't say
it's a scary building.
I don't understand the jokes.
No, it's probably going to be outside the plaza. I'm going to get like a little plaza. Anything that can go wrong with the house, it's just there. So it's going to be rats, it's going to be damp, spiders,
not real rats.
Scary landlords, all of that. Real rats.
Clara's going to be real rats.
I'll try.
Good.
I won't be joining you in that.
Oh, I've got a landlord.
You'd be terrifying.
Yeah, so
okay. So, what about on a larger scale? So, like, what are you most looking forward to for your year? Fingers crossed, more than a year, but this year in the position.
Everybody to go first?
Yeah.
I know I'm most looking forward to. I'm most looking forward to hearing about all the amazing stuff societies and RAG and student media do, and then having an absolute amazing time rewarding all of that. It's the best job ever when you get to say you've done an amazing job and give them something as a reward for it. Like, rewarding student volunteering is the best thing that Kent Union does, I think. I'm sure I can fight with people about that, but we reward it, I hope, really well, and I hope we can build on that this year and make it feel like people are really getting what they deserve out of how much time and how much effort they've put in to make amazing things happen on campus. But that sounds really like a really fluffy thing to say, doesn't it? I'm also really excited to make the university recognise how important volunteering is as part of the university experience.
I've noticed with welfare, there's just so much in the realm. There's always something I can do.
Yeah.
Like if I had improved one area, there's always like that area. There's just always work for me. And I'm really excited to get in my I'm really excited to get into all my projects, like doing all my mental health stuff, or housing stuff. Yeah. But as well as that, I'm doing lots of side projects, doing like stuff for international students. What else am I doing? Just doing a lot. Really, it's just all going well, and it's great.
Okay, so you're just constantly just welfare. Is welfare lots of?
I'm constantly welfaring. I'm setting up the welfare vibes right now.
Feel better already.
Can you feel the welfare?
You can feel the welfare.
You can feel the welfare, can't you? You feel the welfare.
I always feel the welfare.
Yeah.
Okay,
because it's only 4.
It's only 4. Still 1 hour of welfare.
Still an hour of welfare. Then it's gone. Then I'm out.
We're going to be here beyond 6. Don't you worry.
Okay, so possibly a harder question. So understandably, when in the build-up to elections, all you can really do is promise of stuff that you plan to do. And now that you're in the role and you can see the realities of the role, is there anything that you're starting to think may not be as possible as you thought it was when you first moved into the role?
I think it's quite a big matter of perspective. I think for officers, we only get 1 year in office, or 2 if we're lucky, and we can work towards goals that are achievable in a little way in the future, but the whole point is we're changing the environment. We're having discussions. Nothing in the university moves fast. They are an old establishment, and they're happy with that, and they like to do things slowly, and they take things to different meetings, and you have to write a paper, and nothing happens like, oh, can we do this? Yeah, done it. Like, it's all change, it's all conversation, and that's something I think Rory's really taught us. Is about.
Yeah, Rory's had lots of things around legacy.
It's not about my legacy at all. It doesn't matter if it has my name on or anything. It just matters that it happens and that the conversation is continued.
Yeah.
And I think the problem is you need a champion. You need someone who's going to be championing students who aren't receiving the right satisfaction and the right service from the university and from Kent Union, to be championing them and to be talking about their opinions and bringing those opinions up in discussion. And I think, so for example, things like the free memberships, that was my biggest thing that people really slated me for, and were like, that's totally unachievable. I always said it's a long-term goal, like it's something that we work towards. Already this year, this academic year, well I suppose, since I started, 3 other SUs have come out and given free activities to students. SU Arts and SOAS in London, Middlesex, and another union that I can't remember. But it's happening. There's a change towards, and it's not something that maybe won't be able to happen. It's expensive here because there's a lot of students. But it's that pressure on the university that's saying, look at these other unions, look at how amazing it's going for them.
There's no precedent.
Look how we can implement that here, and it's about getting the right facts and figures. And unfortunately, on the ground for students, that doesn't look like we're doing very much. And it's always one of those difficult things, communicating what you're actually doing, especially when you're working in a really political area. You don't want to write on Facebook, oh, I'm talking about this today, because actually you don't want to necessarily let everyone know that. You want to go and have that private conversation with someone and it work.
Yeah.
But you have to be quite hardy to the fact that people are going to expect what you've promised there and then, but it's not always that case. And I'm not worried, I want to improve things for students. It's not about me having a name on it. It's more about getting those things in the long term, as soon as possible, obviously. Is the priority.
Yeah, I'd say with my manifesto plans, they've already changed quite drastically, because I was very ambitious to write loads. But
You did an absolute essay.
I did. But no, they were long ones, but mine wasn't very long, yes. And what I've done is I reevaluated what is the most important ones. All of them are still on my radar. We're talking diversified, as Ruth said. Some things can be very slow, and it's just a matter of just waiting out, just gaining investment. Come on. Come on. But other things, I'm just like, okay, this is what I can do right now, and this is what I can change right now
Yeah.
and get done sorted. For example, one thing I really wanted to do was a regular landlord scheme. Since working with advice and home sound, I've reevaluated that whole point. Now I'm just looking at housing in general. Housing is now my priority campaign. So it's just knowing about the current situation, how we can work with the university and the union, and achieve.
So if anything, it's expanded.
If anything, I'm giving myself more work. Yeah, enough work. Yeah.
Until 5.
No, Clara's worked every single night this week. We joke about Clara till 5, but Clara works very hard. I just want that to be known. I don't want it to be. I don't want the students to.
This isn't an expose.
Yeah.
Well, it shows I've got a very good work-life balance.
Well, yeah, certainly from speaking to all of you over the last couple of days, you're all working so hard right now.
Maybe, yeah. We can't just sit here and be like, yeah, we're working really hard. Like the volunteers are working really hard. Like yes, we're doing Freshers Fair, but so is all of you guys. So I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. So I don't think it's worth saying we're working really hard because I think everyone's working really hard.
You can say we're working very hard.
And Kent Union is working really hard.
Yeah,
Bex Green and Jane Day have literally pulled this Freshers Fair together. And there are staff at the union who are working unbelievably hard.
It's not how everyone's out there together.
Everyone is
working. It's just great.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not just us.
I'll imagine if we had to run it ourselves.
Yeah, wouldn't be anything like this. You'd be lucky if you got a table.
Everyone on the floor.
Yeah.
No, there's no welfare. And I'll be out.
Okay, well, I'll finish with one last question before I let you guys go. How would let's say freshers watching this, how would they get in contact with you if they need to?
That's easy. Oh, okay. It's so easy, you don't have the answer to it. It's on,
we just know, we just communicate it through online.
It's on the Kent Union website. You just need to go to representation and then your officers. But we're also on the homepage. We've also got Facebook pages. We've got VP Activities Kent, for example, and our email addresses are all union-our-role@kent.ac.uk. That's quite complicated, but please get in touch. We like getting emails most of the time.
We'll put your emails down the bottom of the screen.
Oh, thank you, that's handy. Look here. I can be like, when they do the voting thing, that's like, call this number, email this email.
But now we have to do it.
Now you have to do it.
Specifically, the VP welfare one just gets redirected to activities and stuff.
Yeah, it all gets forwarded on to me.
And that all gets forwarded on to Rory.
Yeah, and then I just forward on it. Rory does hundreds of emails, but not from us.
No, I read my emails.
I'm glad that you're reassuring us.
I do.
We thought you did.
I
we didn't doubt you.
I care. So there's still 56 minutes. I still care.
Okay, well, I'll let you go and care for that 56 minutes.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. It was fun. Yeah.
Back to Freshers Fair.
Yeah, back to
So that's with Clara and Ruth. I've been George Stiles. Thank you very much for watching.